Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we're going to do another chatty get ready with me. And instead of talking to you right here, I think I did enough blabbing on that. So let's just get to rolling. I got so much stuff I got to do today. And I feel like, again, windows are open. And I have a mirror right here. In case you wonder why I'm looking down if you've never been here before. Welcome! You should know that I'm not any better about losing my train of thought while I'm doing my makeup. My tendency is to want to tell you what I'm doing. But those videos are not as well received as ones where I'm just talking to you and I'm applying my makeup. So I won't be telling you what I'm doing. Instead, I will leave some kind of notes for you to know what I'm using and blah, blah, blah. Unless it's something I think needs explained, then I will, so that I can just talk. I guarantee you I would get off track and won't remember what I was doing if I try to do both. I wonder if that FabFitFun box is going to get here today. Serious? At this point, I'm like, why did they even go out? Because everybody's getting their boxes now. Do you really care what I have to say about the FabFitFun box that you already have? I don't know, but I mean, if they send me a free box, then I need to do a video on it. Watch the box I bought get here before that one. Anyway, I got mail to go get. I got to go to the doctor, pick up a script. I wanted to run over to Ulta and look at a couple of things and just busy. I had a request to use this foundation, so it's the Revolution Conceal and Define. I'm going to be using that today. How many of you guys are binge watchers on Netflix? Look how perfect this foundation goes with my skin. Serious? Can you even see that? This is the most perfect shade match for me that I think I've ever had. Anyway, I love this foundation. It's almost gone. Binge watching on Netflix. Some things I watch alone apart from Shy Guy because he's not interested at all in it. And the same would go for me. If I'm honest, I don't like any sci-fi that he likes. I mean, there's some sci-fi I like, but not the sci-fi he likes. And there's shows like crime shows, and I always kind of regretted that I didn't go into forensics because I thought I was just really interested in forensics. It's just the difference in, he won't watch a crime kind of show, whereas I really like the crime kind of shows. I know I probably shouldn't. It just makes me all that more paranoid that something's going to happen. But so he doesn't like shows like I like Scandal. Remember Scandal? He doesn't like Scandal and things like that. I do. I think I kind of need just a little bit more right here. He doesn't like that kind of show. So we started watching I think it's a new show on Netflix called What If. It's like what/if. And it stars Renee Zellweger. I really like her and I wanted to see it because she's in it. Well, he watched like 20 minutes of the first episode and went, she's the devil. I'm not going to watch that. I knew it wasn't going to be his kind of show, but I thought I'd try. In case you're wondering why I'm using two different eye primers, it's because I want my lids sticky and the MAC Fix Plus does not, or Fix Plus. The MAC Paint Pot doesn't do that. Or not to the degree I want. I love Renee, so I'm not going to bash her. I'm not trying to sound like I'm bashing her. But I was so upset. I mean, more upset than any other stars in Hollywood kind of thing when she got plastic surgery or whatever it was that she did to her face. One of the things that I loved so much about Renee was like when she smiled, that thing with her eyes, I thought she was so cute. And I just know she's going to gracefully age, right? Well, she went and took care of that. And I thought that her surgery was botched. She gets this surgery. And I think that if you look at Bridget Jones' Diary, the one where Patrick what's his name? Dempsey or something is in it with her, and she's like having a baby or something. You can really, I think, see this surgery that I'm going to say it was botched. She doesn't look like she did. I can't believe that she would be satisfied with that. And I was so sad, right? That here's this beautiful and cute woman that I just love so much, and she's, I can't say if I was in Hollywood that I wouldn't do the same, because work for these actresses and stuff, it'll dry up, I guess, if they aren't on top of it, don't look good. I mean, you can kind of see how this goes. You kind of get to feel like you're not as good as, because you don't look like all these people. And I just feel like people kind of fall into a trap maybe with it. And yeah, I was just really sad to see that. I thought she looked better before she had the surgery done. My point is, in What If, what? You guys go watch that and get back to me. What happened? It's like they undid everything. She looks like Renee Zellweger again. It's like we got the old Renee back again. I'm like, what kind of a plastic surgeon can undo that? Like, she was hideous, right? I mean, but they totally took away everything that I thought made her Renee. Hashtag world's greatest rhymer. Haven't done that in a while, right? And I mean, I was just so amazed. I had to watch the first episode all over again. Because all I could do, I wasn't concentrating, all I could do was look at Renee. I'm like pausing, looking at her and going, I don't know how they masterfully undid what they did and redid everything to make her look like herself again. But they did it. I think. You let me know if you watch this series if you don't think that Renee looks like Renee again. I don't know. She might be a little thin. Of course, I'm a little heavy. She reminds me of how her figure in Chicago, the musical. Remember that? Oh my gosh, I love that musical. I've watched that so many times. And I loved her part, and I just love that movie. And another thing that Shy Guy doesn't like, and I watch alone, seems like we're getting more and more things where he watches his thing, I watch mine, because we don't like the same thing. I'm going to use just this shadow, and I'm going to put it on my lid and bring it all the way up. But I wanted to tell you that because we have our own coupon code, guys, from Sydney Grace now. Yes, we do. It's 15% off, and her stuff is already really affordable, right? So anyway, this show, I really liked it. I mean, I binge watched it. I don't think I've seen Renee in this kind of a role before, and I really like it. I don't want to say anything more about it because I will ruin it for you if I do. I will start talking about it. I'll say too much, and then before you know it, you guys are going to know everything about it and go, thanks, Mary. Speaking of getting work done to your face, I don't know that having injectables and plastic surgery actually fits in the same category. And I was talking with Penny from Penn Smith Skincare. I was talking with her because I wanted to bring this up when I was talking about this today, and she actually did a video where she's talking about, now I have to confess, I have no idea what she's talking about, some pins. I don't know anything about that. But the other thing that she was talking about, I do, because I think that we may have even seen this same video. Okay. Anyway, so in the recommendeds, as you know, when you're watching videos, they like to show you these recommendeds, right? Well, in the recommendeds, and I don't know why, because it's not like I watch plastic surgery, Botox videos, or anything like that, but I couldn't help it. I had to watch it because I just could not even believe. And I thought, this has got to be a clickbait title, right? Because who's going to try and do lip fillers at home? Like, guys, watch, I'm going to get some Juvederm, actually really get Juvederm, and somehow, and then I'm going to take a needle. I have no skills for this at all. I did not go to school for this. And watch, I'm going to be, how desperate are we now on YouTube that we're doing this kind of thing? I feel like it's like that show, what was it called? I'll put it here. I don't want to say the word. I'll get demonetized for sure. Probably. That's where we are now. We're just going to start getting some needles now, I guess, and start injecting our own Juvederm into our mouth. That's actually what this girl is doing. And, you know, I mean, she does give the disclaimers on there. And I'm not licensed to do this, or actually, I don't know that she did say don't do this at home. I think her whole intent is to show you how you can do this at home. But anyway, who knew that you could just go online? And I should know this because for years I went online and through India and bought eyelash serums that are supposed to require a prescription. So I don't know why that surprised me so much that you could actually go online and buy Juvederm. But yeah, she really took needles and did her own lip injections at home with stuff she bought on the internet, and I couldn't stop watching. I was horrified. Then I heard Penny talking about it. I was like, oh my gosh, I think we're talking about the same person here. She likewise was horrified that somebody would do this. Okay, so I don't know if the camera is picking this up or not, and Lord knows I don't have enough light in front of me to know. I can't see anything. Whenever I do these, I'm kind of doing them blind. If my look comes out good, it's an accident because I can't see what I'm doing. What that should have done is put duochrome on my lids, and then as you blend it up, it kind of turns a brownish red color. And that way you're just using one shadow. But I am going to come into this one and just come underneath my eyes with it. Totally off the subject of what we were just talking about, but I've been wondering about it. For you ladies who have really short hair like this, here's something I never wondered about. Never gave it a second thought, but it feels like there might be a pimple or something right there. How do you know? You just kind of feel it, but I don't know what that is. And so I have to ask Shy Guy to take a look. I feel like we're a couple of monkeys picking things off each other. Right? Be like, honey, can you look back here and see, is that a pimple or what is that? Is that a blackhead? God forbid it's a big old blackhead and I'm going out in public like that and stuff. And he's like, yeah, hang on, I think it's a zit. And he thinks it's a zit. And he starts poking, at the back of my neck with his fingers like he's going to pop it, right? And I'm like, can you just take a picture? I mean, what are you supposed to do? Take a mirror? You ever tried to take a picture of the back of your neck so you could see what it is? When my hair was longer, it covered that. It also covered my nice little hump I got going here. First world problems. Or he's taking his fingers, he's trying to pop it. And I go ahead and let him because I think he surely knows if it's a pimple or not, right? So he does this for a little bit. He's having a little bit of trouble. And I thought, just never mind. Hang on a second. Anyway, so he's struggling, obviously. I'm like, just forget about it, okay? It's fine. I'm like, gosh, I'll just go over to Ulta, get some of that Mario Badescu stuff and put it on there and see if that just clears it up. I don't know how I'm supposed to know what's on the back of my neck. Anyway, I hear this familiar sound, and it's like a clicking. And I thought, I've heard this sound before. And I'm like, oh, I know what that is. I turn around and I look at him, and I was right. You know what it is? You guys aren't even going to believe what it is. I'm going to show you a little trick here that I've always done. I just place a pencil right here. This is McAfee line. I just place it right here and drag across, and it gets the top and the bottom at the same time. Don't you love it when I switch subjects and leave you hanging? So I hear this noise, and I recognize the noise, and I turn around, and yes, sure enough, he has the box cutter, okay? A box cutter. Always flipping this thing open so I know what that sounds like, and opening boxes for me because I get lots of boxes, right? And he's always flipping that, so I recognize that sound, and I turn around, and I'm horrified. He has the box cutter. He's going to do surgery. And I'm like, whoa, no, put that up. I cannot. Do you cut on yourself? I'm like, seriously, if you're cutting on yourself, stop Stop it right now. Do not cut on me. I am all over the place with my makeup today. But this is in reality what I do. I mean, I don't have like a set order that I do things. I just, whatever's sitting there, I'll pick it up and start doing it. We are having a craptacular kitchen series of events. First, the garbage disposal went out. And mind you, we had redone our kitchen like 10 years ago. And so, of course, we bought all new appliances. You shouldn't do that, I guess. But we bought all new appliances all at the same time. And guess what? They like talk to each other, I guess. They're all going out at the same time. So first, the garbage disposal, it goes out. So we get the garbage disposal replaced. And it wasn't even like a week, and the dishwasher went out. So we spent the weekend looking at new dishwashers. Got a really good one. The guy at Lowe's ticked me off right from the beginning. He ticked me off because he was talking down to me, kind of letting me know that he didn't want to talk to me, that he wanted to talk to him. I mean, even if you are stuck in this mentality where you think that he makes all the decisions and I just follow behind him, then, that would be pretty bad. I mean, this is like where this guy's coming from, right? It's like he thinks my opinion doesn't matter at all. And I wanted to say to him, you might think you're smart, thinking that, he's the head here, but I'm the neck. Oh, that was really stupid. Who do you think uses this thing? But what he did it over mainly was he didn't appreciate that I wanted black. All of my other appliances are black. I wanted a black dishwasher. He was just like arguing with me about the fact that I wanted black. And I thought, I walked off from him. You can talk until kingdom comes, dude. But you made a mistake. Because I'm going to make this call. And you are acting like I don't even matter. There were two that I was really liking. There was one by LG. What I liked about that one was that you could raise the basket. On the top level, you could raise the basket up and down. And I like that because we have these false glass dishes. We've had them forever. They need replaced. We need to just get some new dishes already. But they kind of go with my distressed kitchen. One thing about designing your kitchen so that it is a country, distressed, primitive kind of kitchen is that as it ages and it gets all scratched up, as the cabinets get scratched, as dishes get kind of chipped or whatever, it looks like it's supposed to be that way. I mean, I actually designed it like this for that reason, because I knew that getting him to do this again would be a very long time. So let's just design it in a way that makes it look like it's supposed to be tore up. Boy, I just shouldn't do these, right? I mean, I just don't do a very good job. I need my flip magnification mirror so that I can see what I'm doing. This little mirror is just not enough to see what you're doing. The other dishwasher I really liked was by GE. And what I liked about the GE was that it had at the top a row of glass jets that would take care of glasses that are hard to reach and get stuff out of, or when milk is stuck in the bottom of the glass. And you have to let it soak. So this was really appealing to me, but more than that was it had a third shelf on the top of where the glasses go. You can pull that out and put things like spatulas, pizza cutters, stuff like that, so they don't take up silverware area, right? Okay, I really liked that. I think I'm going to find my Blanc type and see if I can't shear out here what's going on up at the top. I tried not to use this for the longest time because I didn't think you could buy it anymore. I'm not sure if you can or not, to be quite frank. Lowe's was having a pretty good price. And I told him, I don't care. I don't care if we have to pay more. We aren't buying here. You don't treat me like that. So most people would get on their phone at the Lowe's, right? And start comparing shopping other places. No, not me. I am looking up what this guy is saying to the answers to my questions because I think he's lying. Well, he's being chauvinistic, so why wouldn't he lie? It's got like smart technology. It's able to figure out obviously it's been a while since I got a dishwasher, right? It's able to figure out, how clean the dishes need to be and adjust itself for that. So I'm asking the guy, I'm like, so exactly how does it do that? Has it got like little fingers, little magic fingers that come out in the and feel the plates and stuff and go, yeah, you're really crusty. We need to. And he tells me how, and I don't believe him. And I'm getting online looking up that instead of trying to see who's got better deals. Right? I'm going to take this and I'm going to work it right here because I have this darkness right there. I know you can see it. I see it when I edit. Off camera, I don't really pay too much attention to this, and I have my glasses on, so, But when I'm editing, I notice how dark this area is here. So I'm just going to take this, and I've been taking highbrow and just coming in here and filling in that darkness right there. And I think it makes the eye look a little more lifted when I do that. He did tell us wrong about the smart diagnosis. And if I'd have thought about it, I would have known because I have a washer and dryer with that. And what that is it's just that the machinery is able to send a signal to the manufacturer to let them know, which is scary in itself, I think, that what is wrong with the washer and dryer. Kind of like those car motherboards that tell the mechanic. It's like really a 10-cent fix, but the motherboard costs $500, right? Anyway, I knew what that was. I just forgot. So we went to Home Depot, Best Buy, different places looking for, the same thing, combination of or whatever. We couldn't find a better deal than was at Lowe's, but I'll be danged if we're getting it there. I had the back brace in the truck because I can't ride in that truck without it. But I was taking it off to go in the stores. So, after all of that, I was kind of wanting to go home. But we decided to go ahead and go in the Menards. And I'm so glad we did because we found a Maytag there for around the same price that we were going to pay at Lowe's for the one we wanted. And this one had everything except for the glass jets, which I had already decided by then I didn't want. How often I would actually need that did not outweigh losing a row. This one has the up and down top shelf. It has a third shelf above that one. It's got a built-in garbage disposal thing in it, the sensors, all of it. So yeah, got a new dishwasher, guys. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm back and I'm going to put on some gloss, but I wanted to make sure that I just let you see me do this because the last time I did it off camera, came back with gloss on, and Nancy, I'm sorry. By doing that, she thought that a lipstick that I was wearing had that kind of a finish. Hope you enjoyed your time here today as much as I enjoy you guys every single time you come to see me. I hope you guys know that you are the best part of the Fritzy family. And if you're not having a blessed day, please go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye, and I'm out.
Get to that in a minute. I wanted to talk to... What am I doing? I'm like doing cheers. Go me! Go me! What kind of a cheer can we do? R-O-W-D-I-E, that's the way we spell rowdy, rowdy. I don't even remember. I was not a cheerleader. That's probably why. Mary says, I'm not going to talk to you about the things I'm doing to my face with the makeup. This is my favorite foundation. One of the things that I loved so much... Where did I put that cap? Did you guys see it? Oh, thanks. Here it is. You were a lot of help. It's kind of your job, and your parts depend on your parts. Yeah, like your arms and your legs are all dependent on whether or not your face looks good. I have a coupon code. I have a coupon. It's a coupon code. Coupon code. But it's 15% off everything you buy at Sydney Grace. So yeah. Go us. Go us. And before you know it, you'll know everything about the show. Guess what? Rosebud's a sled. I don't know why you guys like these, because to me, I'm annoying. I keep jumping off track. It's what my mother calls merry moments, because I'm like, woo, woo, over here, over there, over here, over there. We are looking for Mary's craptacular thoughts. That's a terrible song, Fruitsy family. And if you're not having a blessed day, please go out. How many times can we say and? And. I hope. High hopes.